Now we continue with exercise 1 part 2. What are they? Okay, running the describe run the describe data frame notebook. Yeah, there is a notebook named describe here. Yeah, so describe data frame. So this notebook contains some cell that already been prepared to introduce you with the Spark data frame class. You learn already in the Python programming about the data set or data frame. That's basically used in the data analysis, yeah, to capture the data, to retrieve the data from the data source. Okay, so while the instruction in the lab is just to create a screenshot of the last cell, so you have to go through running the cell one by one sequentially, and then until finish. Yeah, so you just need to create the screenshot of the last cell, but along the way you spend time to understand what is this. Yeah? So the cell divided into two categories. The first is the markdown, yeah, that contains a text. There is nothing you can run or execute in this, and then the other one is the Python script. Yeah? So here. Okay, so as usual, you can run with this button, yeah, or you can also use the shortcut. Yeah, the shortcut you can see here. Okay, for example, if you want to run, yeah, you can use a shift and enter. Okay, run command and move to the next cell. Okay, there are some other shortcut that you can find here. Make sure that you run sequentially. If you get an error, I already verified that all the codes in this assignment can be executed successfully. So if you experience the error message or experience error and you read the message, most likely you miss running the previous cell. Okay, yeah, so the data processing is incomplete in Azure Databricks is accomplished by the defining the data frame. Okay, so here you're going to first import the environment, which defined in the includes the classroom setup. Yeah, what are they? You can go here in the workspace, includes. Yeah, there is a classroom setup. Yeah, it has some setting. Yeah, defining the variable. Yeah, and yeah, some of the setting. So it's also run the command to create the user DB. And what is that? Let's look. Create user DB. Okay, yeah. So we are not going to discuss this. This is a part of the setup. So just go back to the describe data frame notebook. Okay. So we run. Yeah. Shift enter. Yeah. Or click this one. Sorry. The run is the control enter. Sorry, yeah. Control plus enter. Okay, so running. So execute the script in the classroom setup. Okay, after that, in this notebook we will be using the compressed Parquet, yeah, with 23 megabyte size. Okay, after that, currently still running. Yeah, just leave it running first until completed. So it will take a while because including the mounting the dataset, yeah, and so on. So this will take some times. Okay, all done. Yeah, okay. So we create the Ryan Srianto Gmail ComDB. Yeah, this is a database name. Okay, after that you're going to explore the database. Yeah? Okay, so we run this command, control enter again. So this to access the data source. After that, specify the location. Okay, this is a file that located in this database. Yeah? You see the bucket. Yeah? The bucket is the file extension that used in the Spark for the optimum file access. As we can see from the files listed above, this data is stored in a bucket file. Yeah? Then from this bucket file, we're going to create a data frame that accessible for the Python programming. We find or define the location. Control Enter. Okay, and then after that read and display how many page in our data. Okay, so this is the output. You can expand the arrow to see the information about the data type, the schema, yeah, of this page count. Okay, now we're going to practice with a few methods, which is the count method. Yeah, you know the count is normally used for the counting the number, yeah, as part of the aggregate function. Count will trigger the job to process the request and return the value. It is an example of the one API. Yeah. So page count and all df data frame. Yeah. Then dot count. Dot count is the how many page, yeah, in this data frame. So Control Enter. Okay, so here you can see that the output is 2,345,943. So there are this about 2 million row plus, yeah, in the data frame. Okay, so for the assignment, you need to screenshot this, the last cell, which is a count. Okay, this you can place in the submission page. Okay, yeah. For the other methods, you can click use common data frame methods. Right click, open the new tab, and it will open the separate page. Okay, wait. This one, yeah. So it has the others information, yeah. Okay, but I'll just leave it first because this video is just showing you how to complete and then create a screenshot, yeah. But you can spend more time in browsing, exploring the others, yeah. Okay, so that's the exercise 1 part 2. We have completed this, creating the screenshot of the last cell output. Okay, I save it first, and I will continue the next task in a separate video.